Wait, is that your name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. How is that weird?
You guys stop talking. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
What's this building?
Ben, could you do you mind sitting down with us just for like a few seconds?
Ben.
For the
And then like, here and everything. We got our phone, so you go. Shoot, whatever.
welcome to the Survivor KANATA reunion. I'm joined here by 11 of the 14 contestants, and we're just going to talk about, our season. You guys sent in a lot of questions, and I'm going to ask each of them, those questions. We're just going to talk. We're going to have a, fun time, and it's all going to be chill. All right, so I have the winner right here of Survivor KANATA, Tyler.
Thank you.
So Tyler, I guess after a year and a half, you won back in August of 2014. After losing all those challenges in the beginning, after coming so close to getting voted out when Brett was out, when Jay-Z was out, like how did just your entire Survivor experience?
I thought in the beginning, I was like, I'm probably gonna win. Then, an hour into it, I'm like, there's no way I'm winning this, and I just kept smiling, telling everyone I liked them, and at the end of the day, I guess they decided to give me $500. It felt pretty good.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm just gonna say some comments about you from the viewers, on the surveys, on the YouTube comments. This one guy said Tyler was great this season. He played amazingly and knew how to keep true to his alliance. He was great fun. Didn't think I would love a villain in Survivor, but I do. Another person says, love him to death, best winner ever.
That's good.
So yeah, I do have a question. I have lots of questions for you. I guess a lot of people were talking about, your lie at the final Travel Council about having a child. Do you feel bad at all about, the baby lie?
Yes.
No, I don't think I would have won without it. And I'll say this: I feel bad if I hurt anybody's feelings or make them feel upset. I don't make people upset, but I don't feel bad because it made me win. So, and it's kind of funny now that you look back at it, right, guys? Like
No one
so funny.
Kind of And I don't have a kid yet either, so that's pretty good. Yeah.
Do you think you would have still won if you didn't say the lie?
I don't think I would have won.
Why not?
Tamara told me she wouldn't have voted for me if I didn't tell her I had a kid. So there's that, and I don't know. I just felt like if you can do something that you will think further your game, even by the tiniest bit, you're crazy not to. It didn't hurt me in any way, so of course I did it again.
When you were sitting down and the jury was going up to vote, like who did you think you had votes locked in and was up in the air?
I thought I had Tamara. I thought I knew I didn't have Jomar. And I didn't think I thought for sure I had Tamara, and I thought I had Hillary. I thought I could have Janelle, and I could have Jay-Z. I didn't think I'd get Sean's vote, so that was pretty good. But I did.
Sean, you did a great job considering you didn't know Survivor before, but you made it to the final 3. First things first, if you had won that final immunity, who would you have brought to the end?
Micah. Micah.
Okay.
She told me she didn't want to win. So.
The jury, Jomar, you were in the jury. If it was between Sean and Micah, who would you have voted for?
If it was between Sean and Micah?
Yeah.
Micah.
Sorry. How about you, Janelle?
Micah. I'm sorry. She was really determined and she was really, she really wanted to win.
What have you voted for? She just beat you and Micah.
Yeah. I can't vote for myself. So.
How about you, Hillary? Who would you?
For Sean.
You vote for Sean?
Yeah.
Want to elaborate?
Well, the thing is because I mainly worked with her the whole time, even though she was fake working with me. She still voted my way every time, so then I would probably vote for her. Yeah. And plus, I don't know, for Micah, in my opinion, because she was in Chichelman, I didn't see her gameplay that much, and even at the merge, we all kind of voted the same way anyway, so that I just all considered them all numbers, and just because I worked with Sean like closely, I would have voted for her.
All right, Ben, how about you? Between Sean and Micah.
Sorry, I probably would have voted Mike at the time.
Okay. That seems fair. How about you, Tyler?
So Sean, you voted me out?
Did I?
Yeah, apparently I'm voting Micah. Pretty that much simple. You know, you vote me out, you lose my vote.
Yeah, so like a message in between.
That's why I'm so hard to beat. You can't really win.
Sean, I have a question from a viewer here.
Oh god.
Were you surprised that Micah voted you out?
No.
You weren't. Why?
Because Tyler and her were working together, so you know, it's pretty straightforward.
I'm guessing at the end when you voted for Tyler to win, what was the reason? If you could elaborate on that.
Because Micah told me she didn't want to win, and yeah, because of Hunter. Yeah.
All right. Tyler, what did you end up doing with the money?
Oh, there's someone laughing.
All the next day I saw them. We ran into each other, remember? The next day.
Yeah, I'll say this much. I had a lot of fun with the money, and that's all I'll say.
Wow.
Glad you had fun.
Thanks, guys.
It's good to hear. All right, Hillary. Let's all just give a round of applause for Hillary. Hillary, a lot of people, a lot of the viewers have said, you know, I wasn't really a big fan of Hillary in the beginning, but after, you know, her epic idol play and her community run, like I was rooting for her to win. What do you have to say to your fans who were, you know, supporting
My
you?
fans, oh thank you. You guys. I guess thanks. Like I don't know. There wasn't really anything for me to do. Like at that point when everyone was voting me out, like I wasn't gonna vote Tyler out because when I asked like who's gonna vote me out, Tyler and Sean said they would. I mean, yeah, they would. So after no one else like admitted that they were gonna like vote me off. And then Janelle was like the biggest threat at that point, so I had to get her out. But like I felt bad because everyone clearly like liked her, and like the viewership, they're probably like so mad at me after. Cause like everyone loves Janelle. I'm like, whatever, she's the best. But yeah, thanks to everyone that like liked my gameplay. I loved it.
Same.
Thank you.
So impressed.
I have a viewer question. Oh, sorry. Continue.
Oh, never mind. Nothing.
Okay.
Sean, I got you.
I have a viewer question. You know, your sort of label was Big Brother fan. What are you more of a Survivor fan still now, or are you still a Big Brother fan?
I remember in the beginning, everyone got so mad at me because I kept saying eviction and stuff and nominations. But like, I don't know. I watch more Big Brother than I do Survivor. But I just recently watched the Second Chances, and I really enjoyed that. So I don't know. I'll probably watch the Survivor more now, especially since it's coming up. But I'm still Big Brother all the way. Sorry.
Good to hear. All right. Well, I have to talk about your idol play because a lot of people have said like it was the move of this season.
Thank you.
Do you you kind of talked about it a little bit earlier, but
Yeah.
do you regret voting out Janelle as opposed to say Tyler?
No, just because I feel if I got rid of Tyler, like I don't know, Tyler for me, I never considered like voting him off at all. Cause I guess in the game, I didn't like. He was like useless in my opinion. But like after watching the season, I'm like, oh my god, this kid like was like he's so manipulative. Like nobody saw it. But like in the game, I did not like think of him as anything like, other than a number. And Janelle, because everyone loved Janelle, something like okay. Plus, I wanted to like kind of avenge Jenny's death, and then Janelle was the one who, in my opinion, kind of got Jenny out. So then I wanted to get Janelle out because she was so like such a powerful player. Whereas in my opinion, Tyler. Well, first of all, Tyler told me he was gonna vote me out, so just like as soon as he said that, I wasn't gonna put his name down at all. And just I thought Janelle was overall a better player than him at that time. So yeah.
Tyler, just from a Survivor fan perspective, did you think Hillary did a good move taking out Janelle as opposed to you?
I think you thinking I'm useless. Well, Hillary, the joke was on you.
didn't get that.
If I respect the move because it takes balls to go after a strong player, but I do think if you voted me out, you would have probably had a better shot at forming some kind of alliance to get to the end. Because voting out Janelle just made everybody after you, which I mean, yeah, it's cooler, but it's not. I think Ben and Jay-Z would have aligned with you if you took me out because they would have needed a third number.
That's true. But But I think if Janelle was still in the game, she's more likely to win over you. And then my point of the game was to just beat everyone in competitions.
Yeah.
So then, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you almost won out, so.
Caleb wins over, so. Yeah.
Okay, I have another question from the viewer. Hillary, you won the Final Four immunity, and it was Tyler, Micah, Sean. Who would you have tried to target?
At that point, Tyler, for sure. Just because it was Final Five, I was only considering Tyler or Jay-Z anyways. And then I ended up just voting on Jay-Z because I thought he was a bigger physical comp. And then once it was Final Four and I had someone to choose, it'd probably be Tyler just because of the three girls. I feel like I'd definitely beat them if I was in Final Two, so yeah.
All right, awesome. Last question. If you were to return for another season, what would you do differently, or do you want to expose that strategy?
Yeah, I'll expose it. I don't really care. I'd probably talk to everyone more because I think for me, I relied so much on my on winning comms, and I did not care about being socially aware of everyone, which is that was my biggest downfall because I did not talk to everyone as much as I should have. So I guess I have to talk to everyone more often. So yeah,
Just a show of hands, everyone here. Raise your hand if you would play again.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I would
Ben,
play
put up your
again.
hand. Everyone would.
Pressure.
Everyone would. Okay. Well, I'll give you guys an option. Would you rather play an all-star season, all returnees, or half and half with new players, or the leader of a tribe? Okay, I'll go with Tyler first.
Jaira, whatever season you put me on, in a year and a half time, I'll be sitting here in the winner's seat again. So it doesn't really matter, buddy.
All right.
But if I had to choose, I'm all about all-stars, I don't like half newbies, half returnees. I don't think, the losers deserve another shot. So let's just pick it up.
Whoa! How about you, Sean?
All stars.
Okay.
No explanation, just all stars.
How about you, Jomar?
All stars, just because now that we know each other more, there's gonna be more tension. That's gonna be fun.
Alliance for All-Stars though? Alliance?
just say yeah.
Can you just throw your dick at
How about you, Hillary?
Yeah, I definitely do all stars, and I definitely do half noobs, half veterans. But I would never do if it was less veterans. How do you know Big Brother had the coaches season? It would have to be half and half in order to be fair, I guess.
Okay, how about you?
I get to answer this. I would literally go on anything. Free jury season. No one's asking.
How about you, Robbie?
Yeah, I would go with anything.
Ben?
I think it would be fun to just do it again, so anything would be great.
Okay. Brett?
Yeah, I'd probably do anything, but I feel like a pre-jury aspect could be cool. All the losers. Who's the loser of the loseress? That kind of makes sense.
No one talks about
It's like redemption, second chance for all of us pre-juryers.
Right.
I think that'd be cool.
Noah?
Yeah, just let me win. Just one person, me.
First round.
Let me win.
Alright, awesome. That's it. Okay, Janelle?
Definitely all stars because the newbies would probably say, oh, they know how to play the game, so I'm gonna vote them out. So definitely all stars.
It's awesome. Okay, Ramel.
Anything, just want to play.
Just want to
Yeah, take out Tyler.
Not gonna happen.
Alright. Ben. Let's give it a hand for Ben. Ben, just summarize your entire Survivor experience. How was it for you?
Okay,
I think it was awesome. No, it was actually really interesting, and I think everyone who participated actually learned a bit about themselves, even just what
what do you do in that situation? There's a lot of, like, it's not every day that you're getting put in a situation where you have to vote people out from amongst yourself, but you're also getting to know people. And I know for some people knew each other, but a lot of us also didn't know a lot of us. So. I don't know. It was, I think it was an awesome experience.
So I have this viewer question actually. Who do you respect the most out of all the contestants here?
Oh wow.
Tamara.
Why?
I thought it was funny.
What have you done?
It's a hard question.
That's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
hard.
It actually stands out.
Thank you.
Wow.
Blessed. Whatever. I don't care.
She's like, I brought her here.
Yeah. Thank you, Ben.
Actually, like, just sticking out, even though it's like, it must have been really difficult to actually know at one point everyone was against you. And not only to keep your goal, but then to do so well.
Thank you.
Yeah, and then even after everything was over, like you were just super cool about everything. Like you just let the game be the game, and you had an awesome time with it. And it looked like you were having, well, it looked like you were tired, but you were doing awesome. I don't know.
Thanks, Ben. That's very nice.
All right. Well, I just have to ask you this one last question. During the merge episode, and asking your tribe to go through each other's bags and stuff like that, and just could you just sort of tell us how, strategy behind it, or just what was going through your mind?
We had been looking for the immunity idol for a while, and I was getting tired of not finding it, and everyone stopped looking for it, so I thought someone probably had it. Which I found out later on. So the fact that it was true, kind of nice to know. The fact that at the moment we didn't know, I was a little. I realized as soon as I started going through the first bag, it was like JC's bag. I was like, this was a horrible idea. But I guess in the moment I just thought someone has to have it, and I just went off that gut feeling. That's all.
All right. Janelle, speaking of the idol, you were the first person to get voted out with only one vote while an idol was played. Just when you were voted out, when you saw all those votes for Hillary, and then last vote, it's Janelle. What was going through your mind?
I was not salty, or I wasn't mad. I was more of impressed, because I was so shocked to see my name. I was in my head, I was like, Hillary's out, everyone's voting off Hillary, and I'm sorry, but I didn't think that you would ever have the idol.
No one did.
So, and no one ever questioned it, or like they never said like, oh, I think someone has the idol, or whatever. So when I saw my name, I was just, this is all I could do. Like, you played a really great game.
Did it ever occur to you? Okay, I guess you guys already answered this. Did it ever occur to you to split the vote at all when Hillary played her idol?
I think I talked to you and Micah about it, like, should we put someone else's name just in case? But we were all 100% sure that she didn't have it, and we just wanted her out.
You guys failed.
I'm sorry, but yeah, it never occurred to my mind that splitting the vote would like ever happen for that tribal council specifically.
I have this other question.
Okay.
Before your exit, when I was asking everyone questions during tribal council,
Okay.
and I asked you, why do you deserve to stay in this game? And you responded with, why you deserve to win.
Okay.
Do you think your answer as to why you deserve to win, as opposed to why you deserve to stay in this game, do you think that contributed somewhat in Hillary choosing you?
I think so, because obviously, like, why would she just vote some random person? You want to vote out the strong ones, the ones who will succeed. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm full of myself, but like after what everyone has been saying about me, I think that it was a really smart move of taking me out.
I remember when that happened, like, I was thinking of voting you out, but when you answered that, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna vote this girl out. Like, what is this girl doing? Yeah.
Thanks.
It solidified it for me, so yeah.
All right, last question. So during the merge episode, Joe Mar, your brother,
Yes.
was sort of talking to other members of his former tribe, trying to get them to vote you out, and he was
Yes.
saying, I have to vote my sister out. What was what was your opinion on just your brother?
Honestly, I would just follow anything my brother would say. I trust him 100%. That it's only to like make people think that we're not aligned together, because obviously everyone already found out at that time that we were siblings, and of course siblings help each other, so we tried to pretend that we didn't have an alliance or we hated each other. So I think that was smart of him to make everyone vote out me. So like I just think it's a smart move.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say.
For sure, yeah. Jomar, that whole thing with you campaigning against your sister, was that real? Were you actually gonna vote her out?
There was a point where I thought like maybe if I vote out my sister, she wouldn't really care. Just because she seemed like a bit like, for me I thought she was like, oh, she's leading her tribe or something, like she's doing something. So I thought, okay, so she deserved to win, so maybe I should go out first. But then I want to win too. So I was like, oh, okay, am I gonna be a brother or am I gonna be a competitor? Like, what am I gonna be? So I forgot what I was trying to think there, but I was all jumbled up in the head. It's really hard, especially when people were pressuring you to like, oh, you have to vote your sister out, you know? You don't want to be like just a nice guy or whatever. Well, in the video, I was kind of pretty bad. I mean, she was all like, yeah, my brother would do anything for me. He would die for me. And then the next scene, yeah, we gotta vote her out.
No, I actually thought you were doing that just for me.
All right, yeah. That's good to hear.
It's cute.
Mixed views.
So,
Yeah.
Hey, we still came out together.
Yeah.
So your ally, your closest ally before the merge was Tamara, and sadly Tamara couldn't be with us. But just can you talk about your alliance with Tamara and why you decided to align with her?
I'm more close to women than I am to like guys or other people sometimes.
Attaboy.
I'm a bit of a loner to a sense, where like I have to like look at beyond my range sort of thing. And for me, Tamara was very open to me, and she's someone I could relate to, just the way I could talk. I could come out to her and everything. It was just easy, and just the way like our conversations were went smoothly and everything. We didn't always talk game. We also talk about our social life. It was just we connected well. Sure, like even though we were like 10 years apart, I'm a guy and she's a girl. It just we connected well.
Let's move on to Ramel. I guess my first question is, why did you throw your vote to Micah?
Ever since our tribe was losing every game, it's just like whatever. Might as well, let's see where this goes. And then I guess I screwed up big time by doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So next question. Do you like or dislike your overall gameplay now that you've seen how well you did?
Yeah, I was too trusting with Tyler. I trust him too much. And then I didn't know that he was a snake. No, but he's a good guy. Out of the game, yeah, he's really.
I'm alright.
He's a nice guy. Yeah.
Ramel was also he was a volunteer during season 2 versus the Nations, and he helped out a lot. Thank you for doing that also. All right, Robbie. Hey. Robbie, you were such a fun presence on this season. Even though the edit didn't show everything about you and how fun you were. What would you have done differently?
Well, Hillary and I talked about getting Tamara out first, but after our first night at the camp, I actually hung out with Tamara and Jomar, and I thought we were getting along well. So when the next day when Hillary was just like, yo, so who are we gonna target? We're just like, we'll just not do them yet. Like, we'll strike again later. But I think I would have gotten Tamara out first. Yeah.
Okay. So when you on tribal council you were voted off, it was you, Hillary, and Sean. You voted for Jay.
Yeah.
And the other 4 voted for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that you were gonna get voted out? Was it a blindside?
I didn't know, but as soon as I saw my name, I was like, okay, like I get it. But before then, I thought that we would well, I'd like to think I helped the team win a lot of competitions.
You did.
But so I thought that they would try to keep me until the merge anyway, so I didn't really expect it yet. But I think it was a good move on their end just because we were getting close to the merge. So I feel like if I had made it to the merge, it would have been harder to get me out just because I would have won competitions. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean it's good on their end, but bad on me. But I still love them.
All right. Well, thank you, Jenny.
Finally.
So I just want to say, the first few episodes, like episode 1, episode 2, before you were voted off, a lot of the viewers were voting for you as fan fave, and so that's, so you know, it's pretty unprecedented for someone who was a pre-juror. First question for you, do you regret voting out Brett?
Yes. Oh my god.
I actually do too.
Yeah, I regret it so much. I like. Okay, I don't know. I don't remember the episodes that well, but we had like that 4-man alliance. But Janelle wanted Brett out so much, and then Tyler was just like, yeah, or like she told me that the guys wanted me out. And I'm like, who the heck? And I'm like, who? And then like obviously she was like, oh, I don't remember. But like she was insinuating it was Brett, and then like Tyler was telling me Brett wants you out too. So I'm like, what? And I'm like, this isn't a lie.
But that was a lie, right? That was a lie.
Yeah, so
I didn't know
obviously,
that.
like I wanted like Brett out, and then Brett wanted me out, and then right before travel council, I'm like, everyone's gonna vote you out. And he's like, what? Because obviously he thought everyone was voting me out, and then it happened. I'm like, this like ruined my entire plan. So yeah, but that like obviously ruined everything. Oh, but that wasn't my biggest like mistake for sure. Oh my gosh.
I actually wish we didn't vote out Brett. We kept losing challenges.
Yeah, exactly.
It's because I couldn't understand what he was saying. Yeah. He was
Yeah.
confusing
Brett.
everyone.
He was like, come here,
I'm
come
sorry,
here.
you were
For
like,
what?
you weren't straight with your answers, or like,
Yeah, you're like, oh,
confusing.
serious and
You're very
correct. Just
hesitant.
straight up. Oh my god.
That's who I am. I'm just a mysterious guy.
Yeah, Brett is the Chase Rice of Survivor Canada. The big Survivor fans. The big Survivor fans will get that reference. He's very it's just very hard to read him. It sounds like he's always second guessing himself. He's just really, really difficult to trust, and you know.
That hurts my head.
I'm sorry. He's a nice guy, but you know. I felt like he could stab me in the back at any point, so I was just like.
I probably wouldn't.
now.
I'm too like carefree. I'm like
I'm sorry,
too
Brad.
much effort. Let somebody else do the killing.
So Jenny, we made a lot of, there was a lot of lies that Tyler made. One of them was to you, saying that Brett was targeting you, and I guess okay, this is really more of a question for Brett. Okay, Brett, how does it? Just hearing back that Tyler made this lie, what was your opinion on that?
I think it was a good move because I feel like me and Jenny like clicked pretty well, and he basically like turned us against each other, right? So it's like kind of it's a good move. I don't know.
Yeah, we're in our games. We were out so early, man.
I know.
Okay, but we were out early because we were like socially charismatic and cool. So me too. Yeah, and we're like obviously physical threats. So I just choose to believe that.
Physical.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay, Jenny, another question.
Oh my gosh, yes.
This is about your sister.
Oh.
I have 2 questions here, and both about Hillary. First one is, are you jealous of Hillary's amazing gameplay?
I feel like that's my friend.
Second one is Hillary the better twin?
Yeah. Okay, we're like okay, I'll answer the first one first. Okay, so obviously the only reason she even got there was I dragged her along, and then I invited Robbie, so like we knew each other, and then everyone kind of knew us as like the trio, like oh get Jenny, Hillary, and Robbie out, right? And then obviously me and Robbie were more prominent and we were like really loud. So Hillary, the only reason she got far was because of us. No, because they voted us out first, and then once she made the merge, they're like Hillary's like has no one, she's super quiet, whatever. Like they're not gonna go for her. And after then they're like, oh shoot, she keeps winning things. So awesome. They started going after her. So like whatever, we helped her gameplay, if anything. So yeah.
Let me just say, if you actually watch Big Brother or Survivor, you have to play like super low.
Yeah, whatever, no cares. You can be annoying. So, yeah.
Oh, it's like top to back.
But whatever, like I'm not jealous, it's just like whatever, like she did her game, I did my game. Like I don't really regret my game that much, other than the fact that stupid Tyler ruined my game by saying like that lies, and then I should have just told Janelle Tyler's going after you, and then she would have just voted him out. But whatever, like it's cool. And then Hillary's better. Okay, is she better twin? No, we're like super different.
Breathe. You're too fast.
We're talented and like better in different things. So I think we're both equal. But yeah.
Awesome. That's great to hear. How would you improve your gameplay?
I think the social game was like pretty on point. I think I like clicked a lot. Like I generally had some sort of trust with each person, except for like maybe not Micah. I don't really talk to her that much. But everyone else, I was like, everyone else, I was like, okay with. I think the only reason I was calm down. The only reason I got out was because Tyler had that lie, and then I feel like if I had more time to like maybe like talk to the girls, I could have like switched their vote to like get Tyler. But at that time I trusted Tyler, so I'm just like whatever. I'm probably not gonna get out, but stupid Tyler lies all the time. So yeah.
All right, thank you, Jenny.
Stupid me.
All right, Brett. Okay, so first things first, you have a haircut.
Yes.
Okay, he's asking questions.
No.
So yeah, a lot of people were shocked to see you go home so early in the game. When you were watching your episode, were you surprised that Micah and Jenny and other people, or Romel as well, found you shady?
No, well, kind of. I've actually had people tell me before that I'm hard to talk to, and I'm kind of like, I hold back when I'm like talking to people. So I kind of understand, but once I warm up to people, I'm pretty like charismatic and outgoing, and I'm pretty like vocal and stuff. So, and I am like a pretty shy person, like from the start. So meeting new people, it's kind of difficult for me. Well, not difficult, but I am kind of standoffish. So I definitely understand that, and I see where they come from.
Awesome. Yeah, I have this other question.
Great.
Do you think you are too nice for a survivor? Do you think you will be able to do well if you were to return?
Maybe, but I actually need to think about this hard because like being like the nice guy is like in my nature almost, and I'm like I commonly get referred to as like the nice guy, but I feel like now going through it once I could understand where I failed and where I've been too passive and too nice, and I could see other places where I can be more aggressive and more like straightforward in plans and stuff like that. So no, I don't feel like I'm too nice for Survivor. I can be bloodthirsty if I want to. I just need to bring out that side of me, Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Thank you,
Sure.
Brett. All right, Noah. What? Okay, so Noah, I have a question for you, and it's from a viewer.
Oh my gosh.
Rank the members of your tribe according to how much you wanted to align with them.
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember the
Yes, I do. Actually, I think I do. Okay, so one being the one I want to align with the most.
Yeah.
It's probably Romel. But Romel's like, oh, I'm just not gonna tell you anything. And then Tyler was talking to everyone, so I was like, okay, I don't know. I don't even know who's in my tribe anymore, because I wasn't even there.
Me?
Jenny.
Oh, you're
Jenny.
third. Janelle, myself.
Oh my
my
gosh.
God.
I remember
And
now.
Ramel.
Okay, so Romel,
Tyler, Brett, Micah, Janelle.
There you go.
That's the
That's a good answer.
Why are you laughing?
Tyler, and then like everyone else.
Whoa.
Oh.
We're all just like
I thought it would be like Brett, and then they were like
Would you rather you say everyone is ranked 3 instead of
wanna hear
making someone be the lowest?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
want
I
somebody
wanna
to
hear
be the
the
lowest.
Okay, I would if I knew it.
Who's the lowest?
This is why
Who's the lowest?
while you're
Who's the
out.
lowest? Micah.
See,
Micah.
that's why I looked it up.
Good. Just not me then.
No, Brett,
Wait,
Brett
what?
held
What
our
was?
water.
I wanna hear
Brett
it.
held everyone's water.
I want to hear this. Just
Yeah, I held the water, you guys.
Yeah.
What the heck? I held the water.
No one here. Everyone was just walking, and then Brett's like carrying the water. I'm like, okay, guys, vote him out. Fine. I was there eating while you guys were starving. And I was like,
Brett set up our camp and everything. We
Yeah,
did it
yeah.
all night.
Wow, I'm
Oh, I
dead.
tried to.
And then it's like, all right, it's time to go to bed, but we have to vote someone out first.
Okay.
So-
All right, well, thank you, Noah. Stay tuned. I'm gonna reveal who the fan favorite of Survivor KANATA is.
So they're here. It's me.
are they here?
Okay, well, we're back. Right now, I'm going to reveal who the fan favorite of Survivor KANATA is. Since episode 1, you guys have been voting for who you wanted to see win the $50 fan favorite prize. Well, now the votes are closed, and I have your top 5. I'll say the top 5.
Whoa.
Okay,
I'm not even in it.
the top 5 in no particular order is Janelle, Ben,
That'd be cool. No,
Maybe you.
no, it's not. It'll be like.
Tamara, Tyler,
Wait, why am I clapping?
and
Yeah.
remember, it's no particular order.
Yeah.
Hillary. All right, so
It might be you.
Getting your clip to do it.
the winner of Survivor KANATA fan favorite is
You ruined it.
Tyler.
Who is the least favorite?
Yeah, that's gonna be him again.
I want fan favorite.
Yes, you won fan favorite.
Yeah, I'm just that good, guys.
Yeah, Hunter won that.
Everyone just smile because we're gonna.
Do you want to know who second place was? Second place
Yeah, and say Hillary.
was Hillary.
Good job, Tyler.
Congrats.
Congrats, Tyler.
Thanks to the Survivor Canada fan base. Couldn't have won fan favorite without you guys, obviously, since you voted for me. Don't worry, I will be donating all the money to charity, so it's going to a good place. Alright, see you guys later. Better.
Okay.
Hillary, how does it feel being second place to
It's
fan
better
favorite?
than first, because first four is second the best.
Yeah.
And also,
That
I
is actually
have a
true.
better cheer here, so I'm really happy.
That's so true. Everyone was like. And then when it was Hillary, yes, Hillary, yes.
I'll
That was great, thank you.
I'll take the $50 over your cheers any day.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so after realizing that the fan fave is Tyler, the winner of Survivor KANATA, I decided, you know, Tyler will win the $50 prize, but I will also give $50 to second place, Hillary.
The actual Survivor favorite.
So I will give it to you through PayPal. I just need my paycheck.
Okay. No, I was talking to Jamie about this. Like, if I won, which I was like planning to win, I was like, I would just donate it back to you so you can continue your Survivor series.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I think I have a job, so I'm good.
What-
But yeah, you keep it for. mistake. Hunter's not even alive. Okay, we're gonna sell that. But yeah.
Okay, well,
But thanks though, that's really nice.
yeah. All right, well, thank you so much. I don't know what to say. All right, well.
Selfie with the winner.
Okay, all right.
No.
Bye for real.